some point, we all experience problems shifting gears. Sometimes the chain jumps, sometimes it rattles, and sometimes it shifts multiple gears. If you are unable to adjust your way out of these problems, and the problem occurs on shifts to higher gears, it may be time to replace your derailleur. First, make sure that the problem is not the result of bad cables. Unanchor the cable and pull the end of the cable as you shift gears to make sure that the cable is not sticking. The shift to harder gears relies on the spring tension in the rear derailleur. The spring will eventually wear out, and when that happens, it's time to replace your rear derailleur. It's a good idea to replace the chain at the same time. I'll show you a simple way to replace your derailleur without replacing your chain. Note how the chain threads through the jockey wheels on your old derailleur. Remove the lower jockey wheel, loosen the upper jockey wheel just enough to move the inner cage. Remove cable. Undo and remove the derailleur. Make sure your new derailleur is compatible with your shifters and gears. You will need to know the number of cogs in your cassette. In this case, it's 10. The number of teeth on your largest cog. 28 is the maximum number of teeth for a short cage derailleur. Install the new derailleur. Remove the lower jockey wheel. Loosen the upper jockey wheel so you can move the inner cage. Remove your rear wheel. Thread the chain through the derailleur. Reinstall the lower jockey wheel and tighten the upper jockey wheel screw. Reinstall the rear wheel. Adjust the high limit screw so you can shift into the highest gear. Make sure your shifter is in the highest gear position so that the cable is the slackest. Reinstall the cable and pull it tight before anchoring it. Adjust the low limit screw so you can shift into the lowest gear. Shift into the highest gear, click the shifter once, and turn the barrel adjuster counterclockwise until you get that first shift. Then continue to turn the adjuster 1.5 rotations counterclockwise. Go back to the highest gear and test the shifting through the range of gears. Make further adjustments as needed while returning to that first gear shift test. For more details on gear adjustments, be sure to refer to my videos on gear tuning. If you're going to the trouble of replacing your derailleur, it's a good idea to replace your chain. While you're at it, it's not a bad idea to install new cables. A new derailleur can breathe life into an old bike by improving the shifting and the reliability. So go out there and have a great ride.